Hi friend, in this video I'm going to be doing some appetizers, I'm going to be doing some party food, I'm going to be doing some preparation with roll-ups and wraps and different things, using up what we have of course. And you would think that's because I'm going to a party or an event, but the reality is those things, party food and appetizers, that's how my family likes to eat. We love those things. It's fun to make, easy to make. And so we're gonna do that all in this video. I'm gonna show you some of the things we've made over the last few weekends and just some things we've whipped up. So let's get started. Oh, before we do, if you haven't subscribed already, I would love to have you as a part of the community and being one of the subscribers. Go ahead and hit that button. And if you wanna be notified about future videos, hit the bell on that to be notified. All right, let's get into the video. Okay, it's Saturday. Actually, wait, it's Sunday. It's Sunday clean out. And we are going to just go ahead and clean out some of these things. But I'm prepping. You know what? I remember how I said on another video, I mentioned when we were doing the food planning and prepping on a weekend that you got to get some snacks and some things out there to the family while you're doing the food prep, because otherwise they come in and they eat what you have before you're ready. So I had that rotisserie chicken and I went ahead and broke it down. And so I'm going to make wraps. I have some avocados. I just need to put them in a brown paper bag. That's how they get nice and ripe. And then I'm going to make a salad with tomatoes and fresh mozzarella. And I might even do maybe, that would be Italian. Maybe I should do something also with cucumbers and tomatoes and feta and make it Greek. Speaking of Greek, I have this great tzatziki sauce that I got. So I say Greek with Greek yogurt, spinach and artichoke. That would be great. Maybe spread on the wraps with the chicken. I don't know. I'm going to come up with something. That was a little impulse buy, but we'll make it work. Cucumbers, I'm going to dice those up. Carrots, and then I got to clean up our strawberries. So this is just like a mini prep, right? But I'm going to make these wraps as the thing to give the family to let them eat while I continue to prep. And then the salad will be for the week. This lettuce is going bad. Got to get creative. And I've got a lot of little cheeses like this, and I got to shred those up. And I think I'm going to do those tortilla wraps. So let's get everything going and we'll see what we come up with. Here's what I've decided to do. I have two shelves here for our condiments, and I've decided that the bottom shelf is the use up, right? Been in here too long, hoisin sauce, use up, very little of things. This is what I'm going to tell my family, use these things up. I still have my mint Baileys. Time to use it up, right? Okay. So this is the use up section. And then this is our day-to-day, right? We're always using ranch. We're always going to have ranch. We're always going to have ketchup. We're always going to have some kind of everyday sauce. This is a knockoff on, I don't think they'd appreciate me saying a knockoff. I mean, it's really good. It's the Chick-fil-A sauce, but it's called the everything sauce. But it is really tasty. And barbecue sauce, we always have barbecue sauce, and then of course our wing sauce and our steak sauce. So we always have those. Those are our staple sauces. But then I'm thinking like this is a great way to kind of tell the family, hey, I know we use this all the time. Feeling creative, use this up. So I was thinking about, oh, I gotta use this up. Everything wing sauce. That would be good with that chicken. I'm gonna pick a sauce and we'll go from there. Okay, if you haven't tried it, this is really good. Spinach artichokes, tzatziki, Greek yogurt, it is really good. I spread that on the bottom of a tortilla, added some chicken and the cucumber, rolled that up, and then of course I had to sample it, so I took a little nibble, and not bad at all, and it'll be great to have as a snack as I continue food prepping. Okay, let's take a summary so far. Vegetables are washed and are drying, and I'm using up that chicken, remember? Here's what I've done so far. In this barbecue sauce, this is the wing sauce. I'm gonna get pickled onions and I'm gonna get some cheese shredded on top of that, and then decided to go ahead and make a sandwich out of the rest of the chicken, so I'm gonna combine it with the barbecue sauce, and this is empty, so we used up one. I might just throw a splash of water in there just to get the rest out, put it in here, combine it on there, put it on there with a slice of cheese, and then be ready for a quick lunch. I went ahead and also, see what I've done is cut up some tomatoes. I've cut up some cucumbers and little mozzarella balls, and the marinated mozzarella balls. And then I went ahead and made an instant salad. So I thought, add some of that chicken, the tomatoes, those mozzarella balls, cucumbers, little pepperoncini rings. I feel like they're called something else, but those are all ready. Trying to use up the rest of that head of lettuce. I still have to grate some cheeses, cut up the rest of the cucumbers. Oh, and before I forget, this cute little thing I bought from Tuesday Morning on their going out of business sale. And I know I have many storage containers, but I thought this was so cute because as I've done in the past, I've tried to identify if salads, pre-made store-bought salads were better, more convenient and cheaper in the long run than making them from home. And I determined that one of the ways to make it a good comparison is you got to have the same kind of container. So I love this thing. I just think it's perfect for on the go. So we'll see if we use it. We'll see if it makes a difference in our salad preparations. Let's go ahead and add, I grated up our cheese. Let's go ahead and sprinkle that. This is a green onion cheese. So instead of adding onions on top, the onions in the cheese. So I thought that worked out perfect. So that sandwich, remember these wraps, I added the cheese on top. This one's got Swiss, that one has the green onion. And then we got our strawberries all cut up. Okay, the sandwich with the cheese, that's the barbecue chicken sandwich. We have our barbecue chicken wrap. We have our hot sauce, wing sauce, buffalo chicken wrap. Our side of cucumber and tzatziki. Another wrap with cucumber and chicken and tzatziki sauce, a Italian salad ready for dressing, and some cut up strawberries. And one of our favorites this screams summer is the fresh cucumber, tomato, basil with the mozzarella balls, balsamic vinegar drizzle, salt, and some Italian dressing. That is going to be our summer staple right there. And lunches for the weekend, well, this probably lasts a day. It's done. Let's put it all away. A great meal I love to whip up and serve to my family, and they love it too, is a roll-up. And what I'm doing with today is turkey and cheese, but we've also done this with roast beef and cheese and other varieties, any deli meat. What I'm doing now is just rolling out the crescent roll, and actually I did this backwards. And I put the points to the middle. You're supposed to put the points to the outside and the widest part to the middle, but I took out my roller and smoothed it out, and it did not matter. So sauteing that onion in a pan along with some mushrooms, I'm gonna get that all down and cooked. And in the meantime, I'm putting a little ring around here of Dijon mustard, and then here's my turkey breast, putting that around, and then I'm gonna add Swiss cheese on top of that turkey. Like I said, you can do this with ham and cheese, roast beef and cheese. You can do this with even pepperoni and cheese. So the options are endless. My mushroom and onion mixture is ready. I put that on top, and see, I'm rolling the wide ends in, and it worked out because usually you could do this with 2 packages of crescent rolls to make it bigger, which I recommend if you have teenagers in your family. And so I just went ahead and rolled that up, and then it worked fine. Put it in an oven, 375 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes until the top is golden brown, just like this. So you will see this is how it should come out. It's all cooked. And I went ahead and put this with ranch. Like I said, if you're serving the pepperoni one, marinara sauce would be divine. And then just a sprinkle of parsley for presentation, just to make it look pretty. And I went ahead and cut this up, and the family devoured it. They loved it. And like I said, all those variations, they would gobble up as well. Another family favorite that is a great appetizer party food is the grilled nachos. I usually like to use 2 variety of chips, the white corn or the yellow corn and the blue corn, to give it that color variance. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to be layering all my ingredients. Now, what really makes this special is the Rock Crock Grill Stone that I'm using from Pampered Chef. I can also put it in the oven, but it is grill season. It is the summer, so I'm trying not to put my oven on. So we are going to put this on the grill, but first it's layering, layering, and layering. So I have ground beef that I've heated up and cooked with Mexican seasonings. I've also have some black beans, and then this is a great opportunity to use up all of the salsa that I have found, empty jars, or emptying out the jars of any remaining salsa, and then any cheese I have, any Mexican blend cheese, cheddar cheese, Colby Jack, anything I have that I can just shred up and use for my layering. So it's beans and meats and cheese and salsa. And so we get that all on top, and now it's ready to go on the grill, and we're just using the grill like an oven. It's just going to heat all those layers of cheese. And speaking of cheese, I'm currently making our cheese sauce, which I will show you next, that will go on top. Let's hit the grill.
Our grill is preheated. I have the middle burners on, and to give you an idea of the size, this takes up the majority of that grill. So let's get it heated through and let's move on to our blender.
Okay, we're going to make the cheese sauce, nacho cheese sauce from our cooking guide. This is what you receive when you get the Deluxe cooking blender. You get this guide and nacho cheese sauce. Very basic instructions, and we're going to make that right now. So we're going to start with 1.5 cups of milk. We're going to add a teaspoon of taco seasoning. Going to add a teaspoon of salt and 1 garlic clove. All right, let's get our sauce setting there, and that's all we need to do, and it's going to do all the work for us.
While that's blending, we're going to make our roux, 3 tablespoons of butter and 1/4 cup of flour. We're going to put it in our microwave for 30 seconds, and then we're going to stir it and put it in the microwave for another 15 seconds. And we're going to repeat this, cooking and stirring until we get the right consistency. So we're looking for it to where all the flour has been melted into the butter with no lumps or clumps. So we'll just continue this process, and then when we're done, we're going to take it back to our blender. So one more final stir here, and I would have thinned it out a little more. As you see it go in the blender, that's a little thick, so I should have kept going a little bit more. But anyway, you'll see at the end it turned out fabulous. But let's go ahead and continue with the blending.
Okay, our time is up. It says end, so let's go ahead and hit cancel. And look at that heat. All right, I had some leftover cheese in a bag, so I'm going to use that up. It has a little bit of a jalapeno pepper kick to it, so that's going to add that nice spiciness. And then I have some leftover Colby Jack and some cheddar, and then I have more cheddar. So let's go ahead and add that in to our blender. Speed of 3. We're gonna do that for 1 minute. Okay, been 1 minute. I think the cheese is all incorporated, but let's take a peek. All melted, look at that.
Our nachos are heated through. They're all done. You can see the cheese is all melted, and we're gonna add some final touches, some avocado, some cilantro, and a dollop of sour cream. And now the final piece de resistance, this amazing nacho cheddar cheese sauce. It is so perfect. It made the nachos, took them over the top. Look at that. Any you have left over, if you ever wanted to make this, you could make it with mac and cheese. Wouldn't that be delicious? Anyway, so yummy. We ate the whole thing. The next party food I'm making for the family are these salmon bites. This is a viral recipe I've been wanting to make for so long. So you take 2 salmon fillets, you cut them into bite-sized pieces, and you're basically gonna put the ingredients of a sushi roll into a muffin cup. So I'm cutting my seafood wrappers, and I'm gonna get all the ingredients ready and assemble them all together. final step is to broil them for 3 minutes, and now they're all done. They look great. They smell even better. These are so good. We just got to do our final touches on these, where we're going to put the Kewpie mayonnaise and a little bit of green onion. That Kewpie mayonnaise is the Japanese mayo, and let me tell you, this simple ingredient makes all the difference. I am not kidding you. It is what adds that umami flavor, and it is what we stirred in with the soy sauce. A little bit of green onion on top finishes it all off, and let me tell you, we devoured these. They were so good. I now know why it went viral, and we will be making this again.
It's so good.
Another little appetizer to whip up for my family were these chicken and waffle bites. So I got chicken nuggets that were frozen and waffle fries. Remember the waffle fries from a grocery haul? They were purchased for this specific recipe. So I cooked them in the air fryer, the waffle fries and the chicken nuggets, and then I stacked them up together using some of the honey and sauce I had on hand. Here is that wing sauce again, using it up. So I have 3 variations. This one here is just the buffalo sauce. This one is the buffalo and the honey. And this one is just the honey. Which one would you like? I think I like them all. I'm going to try them now. Took a bite of all 3. My favorite is the combo. Sauce and honey. Perfect balance. Oh, I almost forgot the pickles. You got to add the little pickle on top. That'll give it that perfect tang I was looking for. So there you go. Add the pickle. These were so good. I tried them again, and this time just with the everything sauce and with a banana pepper. So I just kind of got that balance with the chicken nugget, the banana pepper, and that everything sauce. And they were just as good, if not better, because it reminded me of the Chick-fil-A sandwiches. So if you want just a quick little appetizer like Chick-fil-A, this is for you. I hope you enjoyed these recipes, and if you did, click the like button and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.